Sunrise. I'm American Sunrise correspondent Emily Finn. It's time now for our Moment of Faith, brought to us by Lee Greenwood and the God Bless the USA Bible. In focus today, Pope Leo XIV holding back tears as he receives the iconic fisherman ring during Sunday's inaugural Mass ceremonies at St. Peter's Square. Take a look at his emotional reaction. Social media and the internet blew up in awe of the Pope's humbleness while accepting the ring, a symbol of the papal authority. Vice President J.D. Vance attending Sunday's historic Mass, posting photos on X, saying it was an honor to attend. The Vice President and Second Lady Usha Vance shaking hands with the Pope during Sunday's Mass. Take a look at that moment. Joining me now is John Yep, the president of Catholics for Catholics and a friend of American Sunrise. John, welcome back to the show. You were giving Real America's Voice a first-hand look live from the Vatican as Pope Leo was elected. That was so cool to watch all of that play out. So walk us through the inaugural Mass. I mean, there were over 200,000 people at the Vatican. Describe the scene.
200,000 people, but also 150 different heads of state, which just goes to show you the geopolitical importance of this of the papacy. You know, so to have Vice President J.D. Vance go there, meet Pope Leo, Chicago-born fellow city-sider like myself. What a proud moment as an American to see that. You know, this is the Pope's got his work cut out from him. We have a tremendous need for a moral voice right now on the world stage like never before. Trump needs that support. You saw him get to work right away. I mean, yes, we had the prayer ceremony. He received the ring, which is the symbol of the authority of the church going back 2,000 years, but it's to work. He met with Zelensky, he met with J.D. Vance, Marco Rubio, also met with Cardinal Parolin. We got some things on the table, and there's justices and people suffering around the world that needs to speak up. And it's time for the church to be present more in society.
Absolutely. A lot of world leaders there at the inaugural Mass. It was so cool to see J.D. Vance, just because this is the first American Pope. Great to see that interaction, but also cool to see him interact with Ukrainian President Vladimir Zelensky during his first homily, his first appearance. Pope Leo talked about ending war across the world. So walk us through his message during the inaugural Mass. He had some words about protecting the poor. Tell us about that.
Yeah, two things. He said, look, for me, I understand this role as having two responsibilities from Christ. It's love and it's unity. The love that Christ, it all stems from that, truly. How are we going to serve our brother and sister? And then unity. The world has been divided. Not that it's a false unity where we compromise our beliefs or whatever, but it's standing strong and holding true. That needs to happen. Even when Pope Leo just 3 days ago, he mentioned the headline, all the political news caught it. He simply said, marriage is between a man and a woman. Everyone was picking up on it. Like, that should not be earth-shattering, but it has been challenged in the past, 5 years here, and that fundamental foundational premise of Western civilization is key to the success of the world in the future.
Absolutely. I think that's just one example of traditional values that, in my opinion, I think were challenged over the past 12 years with Pope Francis. And so it'll be interesting to see. This is a really young new Pope, Pope Leo, an American. His values are going to have a significant impact on the Catholic Church moving forward. And John Yep, we know that you will be there reporting on it for us. Thank you so much for spending some time with American Sunrise this morning.
Absolutely.